Picture this. You're sitting alone somewhere, maybe your car, maybe your bedroom at midnight. A random song comes on. Just a song. And out of nowhere, your eyes start burning. Your throat tightens. Before you can even explain what's happening, you're crying over nothing but a melody. Here's the part that stings. You're the same woman who handled workplace crises without blinking. The same woman who held everyone together at funerals when everybody else fell apart. The same woman who rebuilds herself every single time life knocks her down. Oh, why are you crying over a song? If this sounds familiar, you're probably a spicy lady Sigma that you've probably spent years wondering why you feel everything so intensely. Why a stranger's pain makes you ache. Why beauty breaks you open. Why do you cry at things other people barely react to, then feel quietly embarrassed for the rest of the day? Here's what you need to hear. There is nothing wrong with you. Not even a little. In fact, the exact reason your tears come so easily is the same reason you're one of the most powerful kinds of people walking this earth. By the end of this video, you'll never look at your own tears the same way again. No1. Your brain on empathy, the hidden neuroscience. This isn't just being too emotional. There's real science behind why spicy lady Sigma feel things so deeply. And it all starts in your brain. You've heard of mirror neurons, right? These are the brain cells responsible for empathy. They fire when you watch someone experience something, almost as if you're experiencing it yourself. You wince when someone stubs their toe. You feel nervous watching someone speak in public. You cry when others cry. Research proves highly empathetic people have significantly more active mirror neuron systems. Their brains don't just observe emotion, they simulate it. For the spicy lady Sigma, this sensitivity is turned all the way up. When you see someone suffering in real life, in a film, or in a news story, your brain doesn't watch passively. It participates. It runs that emotion inside your own nervous system. The tight throat, the burning eyes, the heavy chest. That's not weakness. That's neurobiology. Your brain is functioning exactly how it was designed to function. No2. You don't just cry sad. You cry true. Let's break the biggest myth about spicy lady Sigma tears. People assume when you get misty, you're upset, fragile, or falling apart. But most of the time, you're not crying because something is wrong. You're crying because something is right. You cry at beauty, a song that perfectly captures a feeling you've carried alone for years. You cry at breakthroughs, watching someone finally win after struggling for so long. Psychologists call this feeling kama muda, a Sanskrit term for being suddenly, deeply moved. That warm, soul-stirring rush that tightens your chest when something resonates perfectly with your spirit. For the spicy lady Sigma, this happens constantly, not occasionally. You cry at injustice, especially when vulnerable people are treated unfairly. That's not sensitivity, that's moral depth. You cry for the people you love, not just understanding their pain mentally, but feeling it alongside them. You cry at meaningful moments, graduations, healing, honest truths no one else dared to speak. Every single tear proves one thing. You are fully alive, fully present, and deeply connected to life's meaning. That is not a flaw. That is a gift. Number 3. You carry feelings that aren't even yours. This is the secret most people miss about spicy lady Sigma, including many of us ourselves. Your random, unexplained tears usually aren't from your own life. It's because you are an emotional sponge. This isn't a metaphor. It's a psychological trait known as empathic absorption. You absorb the energy, stress, grief, and tension of everyone around you without even trying. A coworker walks in stressed. You feel it in your chest. A friend sits heartbroken in silence. You carry their sadness all night. Researcher Dr. Elaine Aron confirms 15 to 20% of people have an ultra-sensitive nervous system, and this percentage is far higher for spicy lady Sigma due to your natural introspective depth. The problem? You often can't tell which emotions belong to you and which you've absorbed from others. All day long, you hold space for everyone. You support, you listen, you stabilize others. Meanwhile, you're carrying an invisible backpack full of other people's pain. Then night falls, you finally quiet down, and the tears suddenly come. That's not breaking down. That's your body releasing the emotional weight you've been carrying for everyone else all day. It's a healthy pressure valve. No4. Tears are biological wisdom, not weakness. Let's talk pure science. Emotional tears contain leucine and enkephalin, a natural endorphin and painkiller. Crying actively flushes cortisol and stress hormones out of your body. When you cry, you are literally detoxifying stress. Studies confirm crying calms your heart rate, resets your nervous system, clears mental fog, and restores inner peace. People who suppress tears trap cortisol inside their bodies, creating long-term mental, physical, and emotional damage. But the spicy Lady Sigma allows release. Your so-called weakness is actually biological intelligence. Your body knows how to heal itself. No5. You cry in private, then rise again. Here's what outsiders never see. The spicy Lady Sigma is intensely private with her emotions. You never cry for attention. You never use vulnerability for sympathy. You hide your tears in cars, showers, and midnight silence. You let yourself feel deeply in private, then you stand back up, reset, and walk back into the world with quiet, unshakable confidence. Your sensitivity is internal. It's depth of experience, not a need for validation. By the time you re-enter public life, you've already processed, healed, and reset. That's not fragility. That's master-level emotional maturity. No6. Tears and strength are never opposites. Society lies to us. It tells you strength means no emotion, but real strength is not being untouched by life. Real strength is feeling life fully and keeping going anyway. Psychology calls this emotional resilience, feeling everything deeply, yet recovering faster than anyone else. While others suppress, numb, and harden themselves until they break, the spicy Lady Sigma feels, releases, heals, and moves forward. You can have tears on your face and still be the most grounded, clear-headed, stable person in the room. Your tears don't make you confused. They make you certain. When something moves you to cry, your soul confirms, this matters. This is real. This is worth caring about. No7. Your journey to owning your depth. Most spicy Lady Sigma spend years trying to fix themselves. You grew up hearing, stop being so sensitive, toughen up, don't be so emotional. So you tried to suppress your tears, numb your depth, and become detached like everyone else, only to feel more isolated, exhausted, and lost. The turning point comes when you finally understand your sensitivity is not a flaw to fix. It is your core power. Fighting your emotions is fighting yourself. Accepting it makes you unstoppable. When you finally say, my tears are not weakness, they are my depth, everything shifts. You gain confidence, clarity, and quiet power no hardened, numb person can ever possess. Here is the unspoken truth about the spicy Lady Sigma, who cries easily. Your tears are not fragility. They are proof of empathy, intelligence, courage, and profound human depth. You process life on a level most people never access. You release stress in healthy ways. You love deeply, connect genuinely, and honor truth in a numb, disconnected world. In a society that rewards cold detachment, your willingness to feel deeply is a quiet act of resistance. You don't cry because you're falling apart. You cry because you're fully alive. That if people call you too sensitive, too emotional, or too much, let them. You are not too much. You are exactly enough. Own your tears. Own your depth. Own your rare, powerful, spicy Lady Sigma strength.